All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. Today, I'm here to take a little deeper look on Lusail in Qatar. I believe this will be the next possible city release. I can almost guarantee it. It only makes sense, but I'm not going to guarantee anything here. My guarantees are never accurate, so I'm not going to do it. But anyways, but the 2022 World Cup is coming up in November. It's on the 20th of November in Qatar, in Lusail. It's one of the cities that Upland right now has the map pretty much, or the neighborhood, I should say, drawn out fully. And I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of background on what type of city this is going to be. And this is all stemming from the question Upland posed yesterday on its Twitter account, asking what is the most comfortable, or what amount of UPX is a reasonable amount of UPX to have for a city release. And I believe this city release is not like any other city release. It could be as close to LA as possible, but it could be even more expensive. The reason why I say that, this is a city that was literally just built for the World Cup. It's a future city that they'll, I guess, eventually have people move into after the World Cup, but it was only done just because Qatar was gifted the World Cup for 2022. So I'm here on a Business Insider article on so this was written back in, what year was this written? Back in 2014, okay? So it was a $45 billion city built from scratch just for the World Cup. Right? I don't really care about it's gonna might lose. So this is all brand new, and I'm sure Upland's probably still working on getting the full layout right now on how they're going to roll out the release of this city, because everything here is brand new. I don't even know if they're gonna have Google Maps. I don't know if it's gonna be laid out fully yet, but I guess we'll have to find out. Maybe there's Google Maps. I may have to check that while I'm on here, because I have to go on Upland a little bit later. But anyways, so this is a massive build, okay? So this city is going to have two golf courses, a theme park, a lagoon, two marinas, 19 different districts, 22 hotels. Um, it's like what did they say? In a 38 square mile city, which is massive, and it's easily can hold 450,000 people. That's what they're claiming. It hasn't been proven yet. But this development really started in 2014, and it took them about 7 years to complete, because now they're ready to go. They're already promoting it. They're already promoting, people living there, and the lifestyle that you're gonna have, or you should be exposed to living in this type of city. Like, I believe that this city right here will be super expensive. So guys like myself who are not in the 100 million UPIX level, it's going to be difficult for us to even make a purchase. Like, I was looking at some of the so here's the layout. This is how it looked back in 2007, 2014, before they started anything. Everything here, all of this here is all man-made. This is a man-made lake that was built just for what it is now. So, like I said, it's 7 years of work that they took to build this. Like, their stadium is going to house about 80,000 people. It's a massive stadium. So here's the layout, and I think this is where the stadium is right now in Upland. And as you see, that stadium should be finished in, I think it was about either 7 or 12 days. So it'll be more than be ready beforehand for the World Cup starts. So this is all this right here is all luxury type houses. This is the marina here, and I think there should be another one, but I haven't seen it yet. Or maybe they consider this two marinas, but this looks like one to me. But these are where all the uber expensive properties are going to be, as well as all throughout the coastline. So, in Upland, the coastline is one of the more popular spots and a lot of people want to get that. So I believe anywhere you get on this map is going to be uber exclusive just because of the type of city it is. A completely brand new city. So you just want to grab whatever you can grab. Like it's going to be amazing. So this is what the stadium looks like. This is exactly how it looks in Upland. It's no different, right? So this what's it called? World Cup is being held during their winter season because it's like super hot there in the summer. So that's why the World Cup is so late in the year, which is fine with me. But in Upland, we're not going to experience any of that stuff. But I believe that I gotta take this out. I believe that this is going to be way more expensive than anything that we've done in the game so far. I'm like at a toss up. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's something I should take part in or if it's something I should skip out on and see if I could find other areas in the game that I could maximize because I believe a lot of people will be liquidating a lot of assets. And I think like it's a great thing to do if you don't have a lot of upicks, but like the players that already have half a mil upicks or more, they don't need to sell anything. But the guys with a 100 and 200,000 upicks, they're gonna need to sell stuff because I don't believe 200,000 is going to be enough to really make a mark here. Like I believe you probably be able to buy at most, I would say, let's say 8 to 10 properties with 200,000, which was a lot of the uplanders on Twitter said that would be a good amount, 200 to 250. And I believe more 400,000, 450 is a reasonable amount of upics that you should have for like a city like this. This is gonna be like really expensive. I don't know how else to say it, just based on the fact that so much money was put in to build a brand new city. Everything is top quality, everything is all luxury. If you can think of, I think it's the Palm Islands in Dubai, this is something on that scale. So I know we haven't done anything like a city release in that part of Dubai, but it's gonna be the place where all the whales in Upland can come and clean up. I believe a guy like Abdullah, he's just gonna come and just clean up here. Like there's and whoever Woodwork is another individual. I don't think he may be or that person may be buying any more properties in Qatar because they already picked up a few nice properties already. I've kind of shown you some of that yesterday in Lusail, and but I don't know what else to say. Like this is just gonna be like really expensive. Flat out, that's all this whole video is about, is how expensive this is going to be. And just look at some of these pictures in their rendered design of how it's supposed to be. So it's all luxury, all 20, I think it was about 22 hotels, right? So in any city that we've Upland has opened so far, released so far, the hotels weren't cheap, right? And this is like I believe will be definitely a tier one city. If not, they're gonna create a brand new tier that's higher than tier one for this city because this is ultra luxury. And I don't think it can get any more luxurious than this city. I would love to maybe be able to buy one or two properties here, but I really don't know. Like, I believe the starting point in this game will be easily over, maybe it'll be like 50 or 60,000, like a property here because the properties are gonna be luxurious. If it's not a nice luxurious property, it's a luxurious hotels. And there's one or two gas stations here and there. There's nothing that is on the lower end. So like I don't know, like when I looked into this and I saw what they had planned or what they have built so far in the sale, I'm like, this is on a whole different level. This is something that is not for us, the regular folks, because the prices are gonna be nuts. Just give me one sec. Let me go back into Upland to kind of go through some of the areas that let me see in Upland. So this is the layout right here that's already been cut out. They haven't really done much when it comes to the layout of the neighborhoods and how they're gonna chop it up and stuff. But you know, I that's one thing I forgot to look up is how many properties in total are gonna be here, but I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be absolutely insane. But I want to see how Upland chops it up. If and what percent of this will be FSAs. This is where new players can come into this game, buy three properties, right? Three FSA properties and make a killing. This is one of the as I'm sitting here, I just realized this is one of the biggest opportunities for new players to come to this ultra luxurious city, buy three FSAs, and just stay here, wait 24 hours, buy another three FSA, but obviously the FSAs are going to be quite expensive. So if you've already spent 60 to 80,000 um UPEX already, you're gonna reach this is gonna make you definitely reach 100,000 in no time. But at the same time, it's more than worth it as a new player. You come in here, you can just mark it all the way to the top, and people will buy it because who knows? The yields, that's another thing too that I we no one really knows yet if the yields on these should all be good. It doesn't make any sense for it to be uber expensive and the yields aren't great, especially if you're able to get any of these waterfront apartments or the hotels or anything here on the marina. The yields should be out of this world. So that's why I said it's like a toss up for me on what I want to do because there's so many angles. Excuse me, you can look at this and see that, hey, there's opportunities here. But if you don't have a lot of money, like me right now in the game, it's gonna be difficult. And as you know how it goes when the minting starts, people are just gonna be just buying up everything. This, hmm, will it go quickly or will it go pretty slow? I don't know. I think this one will be a mix. I think certain areas, obviously along the coastline, or sorry, the waterfront area, and all this area will be gone instantly. And as far as as much as I understand, um, I think the train terminal is like literally in the middle. And that's another thing too. How much are these train terminals going to be or airports? I don't think there's going to be any train terminals. I think it's just going to be an airport. How expensive the airports are going to be. And I hope that all the big dogs buy up all the airports. Reason being, at least that will lower their UPEX for the sale of the rest of this city. But guys, it's something you guys have to really consider that you have to do like I think it's called a cost benefit analysis or something like that. Like how what is the effect it's gonna have on you to get into this city and take part in this city release? What are the benefits of once you purchase properties if you'll be able to sell it on the secondary market? Because at the pace Upland is releasing cities, um, there isn't much of a secondary market, but could this city be an exception when it comes to the secondary market because it's maybe much more desirable than any other city release in Upland? I don't know. I would love to find out. But guys, take some time, look into it, find the maps. All you have to do is Lusail, Qatar maps. You'll be able to find the layout of how, somewhat of how it will be, and you can kind of think of your strategies on how you're going to get in on this city and buy up the city. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please consider to subscribe. Hopefully, I can continue to bring better and better content in each one of my videos. And thanks to all my subscribers that have already subscribed to me. And thank you for the one person watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, man. And all right, guys, that's it for me. Good night.